Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Out of 209 communities across Canada, the small Quebec city of Boucherville is the best place to live, at least according to Money Sense magazine. The publication has released their annual list ranking Canadian cities this week. Now, while Lloydminster did reach the top 3 in the Reader's Choice category, as Eva Zawalik reports, the city did see a significant fall from last year, plummeting 77 spots in the overall rankings.
Money Sense's ranking system is based on 34 data-driven categories, and that information is what gives them a snapshot of what like is like in each town. The way the chart is broken down, community, wealth, and other, which includes factors such as amenities, healthcare, culture, taxation, and weather, carry a lot of weight in determining rank.
Weather conditions make up 10% of the pie, but there isn't much we can do about that, so let's move on to something more tangible. Boucherville scored high because they have low unemployment rates, healthy household incomes, and affordable housing. But so do we.
The value of houses in Lloydminster, property taxes, and our unemployment rates are eerily similar. In fact, people here have higher average median incomes. So what is the problem? We randomly chose 3 similar-sized cities that made it to the top of the list and looked at their crime rates. Lloydminster's rate is over 3 times their numbers.
I think the thing that's important is rather than looking at a comparison with other communities, is what is being done directly in our own community and our own, RCMP detachment and, the commanding officer there, officer manager, has done a lot of really, really good work with the community and, with outreach programs into the schools and that sort of thing.
Access to public transit also scored high points. Boucherville has it, we do not.
Yes, there should have been here. The amount of people around here, I drive, but a lot of people around here that don't have driver's licenses, and I mean, it would be a lot better for them.
Cabs are getting to be unaffordable. It'd be good if we could just catch a bus somewhere.
Well, certainly a transit system in any community is an asset, and communities, as many assets as you can get is very much a good thing. And so if we had a system, that would be fantastic. But for the nature of our community and our economy, it's probably not as big a detriment as it might be for if we were characterized in a different way.
Lloydminster's rapid growth in the past 5 years took a toll on the quality of our healthcare system.
Here in Lloydminster, you can go to the Co-op Plaza and the doctors there are accepting new patients like every day. The wait times and the times to get in to see the family doctors there are actually relatively short. The walk-in clinic they operate in the evenings has taken a lot of pressure off of the ER in the evenings.
The Economic Development Corporation and City Council are focusing on event tourism, which they feel is the best way to attract visitors to Lloydminster and to inject dollars into our economy. In an effort to revitalize the downtown core, a new project is underway, and there will be discussions regarding increasing activity in the area.
I think that Lloydminster is a great place to raise a family, to operate a business.
I just like the community. It's a good-sized town. I don't know, I've lived here my whole life, so I just really got to know everybody. So.
About 148th in Canada is pretty much 148th in the world. When you consider, all various strifes and worse economic conditions or social and other conditions. So really being in Canada is pretty fantastic.
Eva Zawalik, Newcap News.
Well, the sky is the limit for Lakeland College, literally. As Gerard Lampow reports, the college is now training staff to fly an unmanned aerial vehicle with some high-tech tools on board.
For the most part, this is very new technology to a lot of the world.
And we have liftoff. Research at Lakeland College is now taking to the skies with the acquisition of an unmanned aerial vehicle.
We got a very extensive package, and I have to thank the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council for the grant.
This grant of $67,000 affords a payload for a 20-megapixel Sony camera, thermal and multispectral cameras, 2 controllers, one for the pilot and another for a camera operator. Tools include Dragonfly surveying software and the PIX 4D mapper for overlapping images.
As a scientist, what's really interesting is what they can do with some of the new cameras, particularly the multispectral camera, which gives us 3 visual bands and a near-infrared band, allows us to do a normalized digital vegetation index, which can tell a lot about how plants are growing.
The new vehicle has a wide range of applications beyond agriculture, including emergency services.
So we could use it to go in and identify whatever the leak is or whatever the problem would be with a dangerous goods incident. And the other thing that really got my interest was we can do a roof inspection on a structure, on a house, on a building.
The actual vehicle costs about $18,000. The deal has been in the works since last September when Lakeland officials visited Dragonfly Innovations in Saskatoon.
They saw a possibility of producing a program that would allow the instructors here to expose students to new technologies.
Going forward, there's room for expansion.
We're going to have a very good working relationship with Lakeland College, and we will expose them to the technologies that we have.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
The numbers are in from the weekend's Courage Canada trail ride, and it's good news for area residents dealing with the effects of brain injury. Today, organizer Curtis Anderson announced that more than $13,000 was raised from trail ride pledges as well as live and silent auctions, with a portion going to the organizations like the Lloydminster Area and Brain Injury Society.
The money from the silent auction goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but the money from the live auction and the pledges, it goes to help brain injury survivors and their family and the Canadian Pro Sports Medicine team.
Anderson is a brain injury survivor himself. That's after a bull riding accident while taking part in the Ponoka Stampede in 2002. He now spends his time organizing fundraisers like the trail ride and speaking about his experiences through public talks.
It puts brain injury on the map and it helps people realize how serious a concussion can be and the steps of recovery that you have to go through if you have a traumatic brain injury like myself.
For more information on the trail ride or Curtis Anderson's speaking engagements, you can go to caccanada.com.